Righty-ho. Greg's early, marvellous. Makes a change. Evening all. Give us a thumbs up underneath as per usual. If there's anybody there, apart from Greg, hopefully somebody else is. If not, me and Greg will have a chat. Marvellous. Paul's here as well. Evening, evening. Right. I've been busy. Yeah, I was sort of out yesterday, out and about. Here today, so I've been starting on a great big pile of auction catalogues. Won't appear on the lot listing yet, but just have a look on the new pages. They'll sort of show up on there. As you can see, there's a whole load of Christie's ones, Phillips ones, some American ones, Sotheby's ones. There's a load more to go yet. Victorian Casino auction ones, James Julia's, etc. So I've been going through trying to pull out all the auction catalogues that I've got slot machines in. And there's some that don't appear to have. I'll put them in another auction later in the year. They're mostly sort of vintage toy auctions and things. There might be the odd machine in there I haven't spotted when I've been flicking through. Might just be one that's just a text listing and not a picture. But so there we are. That's where we're up to with those. I think I added a few more in earlier this morning. Oh, and some flyers as well. At the moment, all the flyers and the kind of ephemera stuff comes under the books section of the website. I need to alter that in due course. Just haven't got time at the minute to do everything. When it goes up on Easy Live, I'll separate them out a bit better so you can find things easier. But yeah, there's some nice turf flash flyers and things. We sold the machine a few months ago, I think, didn't we? Daily Racers, again, machine we sold in the last auction or two. Nice flyer for it. There's some other flyers here somewhere. They've all got kind of mixed up now. Gem, that was another one we sold a little while ago. Got a nice original flyer. There was something else. Wings. The double-sided one's rather nice. Spinner Winner, another machine we've sold. Nice original flyer for that. So yeah, there's a few mixed in around there. As I say, once they're onto the Easy Live catalogue, I'll separate them out into different sections. And when I get time to reprogram the website a bit more, I'll do the same here as well. But bear with me on that one. Obviously, I'm just trying to get everything catalogued at the moment. Evening, Peter, Steve, Paul, Stella, Shane, Peter, David. Excellent. So that's where we're up with that lot. So there'll be a whole load more going up tonight. There's another stack here waiting to be scanned of 50 or so. There'll probably be 100 on auction catalogues. There's a few more books. There's a few of the reproduction sort of sales catalogues from like mills from the turn of the century up to the 40s and 50s. There's several different mills ones. There's a Kernan one. I think there's a Kale one or two. The usual sort of things. Again, all that sort of thing at the moment comes under the books section. Look, books calling up. We've got auction catalogues, books, catalogues and flyers originals, catalogues and flyers reproductions, service manuals. So I'll probably when I get time, I'll from here I'll just make books just books. Periodicals is obviously just periodicals. That is obviously magazines, newspapers, etc. that come out in a series over a period of time. So I really need another kind of ephemera section to cover things like flyers, advertising, catalogues, instruction manuals, service manuals, wiring diagrams, all kind of sort of the paperworky stuff. So we can shove that all in a separate section. So yes, that's where we're at with that lot. I found a great little film as it's Independence Day. Happy July the 4th. Any Americans who are watching? Don't get many live, but a lot of you watch sort of on catch up where the time it will be then. So evening all or morning, whatever time of day it is there at the minute. But I've got a great little film in a minute from Battersea Park in 1960, I think it was. Which I don't think I changed the date for, interestingly, so that will come up a bit odd, but never mind. So we'll have a look at that in a moment. Let's just have a quick refresher of the new stock coming in for the proper auction on the 30th of July. This stuff is. Have I had anything new on the end of this? Not sure I have, but I'll be starting to catalogue this stuff properly end of the week. Hopefully I'll have the books sale finished off tomorrow. So I'll get all the auction catalogues finished off tonight. And then there's a few more odds and bits and bobs, bits of paperwork, repro catalogues, all the photographs. There'll be, maybe a dozen bundles of photographs. I'll go through them. There's a lot of photographs. I'll perhaps sort them out into wall machines, bandits, jukeboxes, pinballs, whatever. So they make a bit more sense. So hopefully get that done tomorrow and up on Easy Live either late tomorrow night or Thursday, and then start cracking on with the proper sales, start cataloguing some of this stuff. So I'm here in the week if you want to come and collect anything. I'm here in Cambridge, and then Saturday 11 till 12, so only a short window, but I'll be at the Elephant House if you want to collect your spares and bits and bobs from there, and or drop anything off for this auction, for the July the 30th auction. You're more than welcome to drop it off there. I can stick it on the van, no problem. So you've got what, a week and a half to put anything into that auction. 16th, the entries close, so bear that in mind if you've got anything to sell. Paul, are you about Friday morning so I'll collect? Yes, I will be. Just ping me a text or give me a buzz just before you leave, just in case, but I should be around all day Friday. Yeah, busy photographing machines by then, hopefully. That's the plan. Also, a couple of people have asked, I did say in one of the live streams, but there are probably people who don't watch the live streams, that if you've got spares you've bought and you're intending to buy any books or anything, if you want to leave the spares, I need them paid for so I can pay the sellers, but if you want to leave them here, we can make one big parcel up after the book sale, if you like. That's easy, or just come and fetch one load, whichever you want to do. Spares don't take up much space, so it's not a great problem. Just putting those to one side. Just makes it a bit cheaper, either for a parcel or obviously save you some petrol, which is not cheap these days, is it? So there we are. Now, what else do I need to tell you? Collection wise, yes, Elephant House at the weekend, Saturday. Sunday I'm having a rare day off. I might be back for the Sunday live stream. Actually, I might not. I'm not sure yet. Might do one Saturday night instead of Sunday, so just keep an eye out on the website and on your email newsletter, because I might do the live stream Saturday night this week instead of Sunday, because I'm having a day out at the seaside. Marvellous. But it'll probably rain, of course. Knowing my luck, but there we are, never mind. Yeah, so last of these new entries just rolling around, and then we'll have a look at this nice little film, and then I'll go and get some dinner. So just a short, sharp one tonight. Any questions, fire away, and I shall do my best to answer. Yes, so, oh yes, the book sale will be, I was toying with the idea of doing kind of the books as a live online auction, and all the magazines, because there's loads of them to go through, as the timed auction. The problem is that would mean setting up 2 different auctions, and I know people are going to moan at having to pay their £3 twice. Because I can't, just because that's how the Easy Life systems work, I can't do 2 different kinds of auction in one auction. I can split an auction over 2 days, but it all has to be either live bidding or it all have to be the timed bidding, one or the other. So that's a slight nuisance. So we probably will do it all live bid, but of course you can use the pre-bid. You don't have to sit through me hours after hours going through all the different magazines when you only want 3 or 4. Just stick your pre-bids in, and hopefully you'll get them. Paul, I had a day at Blackpool Saturday, looking very run down. I've not been to Blackpool for a couple of years, but it wasn't looking terribly exciting, other than the front. But as soon as you went, what's the road behind the prom? It's looking really rough. Yeah. Greg, when's the big reveal? As soon as I get confirmation. Possibly the weekend. Next week, realistically. I don't think I will we'll have the confirmation by this weekend. Lots going on. But should be good and exciting, hopefully. Greg says, you don't look run down, Paul. Not to me, anyway. How sweet. Notice you haven't said that I don't look run down. Hey-ho. That's fine, I don't need the compliments. Right. What do a little compass binnacle thingy? I think those bit was, oh no, the tuck shop. Yeah, 3 or 4 more lots, and then we'll have a look at this nice little film. Let me turn my headphones on so I can hear the film in a minute. Because it's quite a jolly little one. I thought there must be a nice little vintage Independence Day film. As I say, I think I've got the wrong date on it, which is slightly annoying. Still have to, never mind. When you look that good, Steve, compliments aren't needed. Well, this is very true. But no, you can't have an extra discount on your auction commission. Sorry. The Trickler, I still haven't found the serial number on the Trickler. Very odd. Maybe it's the first one they built before they put serial numbers on. Don't know. Who knows? Oh, there we are, back to the start on that. Right, that's it for those. All right, let's have a look at this little film, and then we'll round things up. And I can go and have some dinner. Marvellous.
It's 184 years to the day since the American colonies won their independence from Great Britain. So here are their descendants celebrating July 4th in London's Battersea Park. Every American base in the country is represented. Not only have the servicemen and their families come along for the fun, but each base has chosen a beauty queen to compete for the title of Queen of Douglas House, the U.S. Services Club in London. Douglas Fairbanks has missed his lunch to be one of the judges, and who can blame him? Victory goes to Miss Denham, whose real name is Mrs. Jean Jones, a sergeant's wife. Lucky sergeant. Some of the audience may have found that part of the program a little boring, so now it's their turn. And for them, the formula's simple: food. After all, where does independence get you if you can't eat? It's not worth a sausage. Never mind the beauty queens. Let's have another Frankfurter.
Yeah, there you go. I thought it was amusing how very little it seemed to be about American Independence Day, and all seemed to be about beauty queens and kids having sausage, beans and mash on Battersea Park. So I thought it was quite funny. Anyway, so there we go. So I am busy all night scanning yet more stuff, so keep an eye out on that. I just haven't discovered what this odd spare is that's not showing. Oh, it's there now. Look, there you go. It's some Pace Bantam ephemera. Maybe that's probably because I've now put a picture on it. I don't think it was shown before. Just what you need. Look, if you're doing a pace machine, that's that one sorted out then. And we'll catch you all Friday. Will be the next one. Which by then this auction will be finished, the books auction, and we'll hopefully have started on the proper auction, as I call it, the vintage amusement auction. Yeah, and we'll see what other goodies come in. Right, that's it. I'm off. Nighty night. I'll just stick in here. Next one Friday. Friday night. And bid you farewell.